Alright, so this is a batch of compost I got the other day from my old home near Chicago, and it's 150 pounds here in this bin, there in that bin. Unfortunately, it is sopping wet, and so I've been trying to dry it out with the fan, or the Rubbermaid thing. I'm going to separate the worms. It's chock full of worms. I'm going to separate the worms by using the bin light method. I don't know if I got a name for it yet, but anyway. So it seems like most of them have already gone down. I've had the fan and the light on for about an hour. So I'm just going to kind of work my way through here till I see one. Or until it just gets too freaking wet to work with, because it is soaking wet. You wouldn't believe how wet this stuff is. See, now, okay, so I first tried, by the way, here to remove the worms by placing a screen on top, and I had all this nice food for them down here, and you can see there's lots of gnats at the moment. That sucks too, but I guess they're part of the natural process, and we'll get rid of those really quick anyway by getting rid of this soppy mess that I was trying to tempt them with. And they didn't go for it, so there's still a bunch of them in there, and they were not in the food at all after 3 days. So I was finally like, screw it, I gotta get this freaking compost. Oh, there's a baby worm right there. I guess we got a decent amount out though, until we found life. I'm just gonna put the fan and the light back on it. Try to disturb the surface as much as possible, and they'll continue going down. Oh, I don't know where that was pointed that whole time, sorry. Hopefully it's pointed out here. Okay, so we got one worm. I don't know if you can see it. I see movement over here too, I think. But still, that's not bad. Made some pretty good progress before we hit worm. So, alright, there we go. This is my mess. And so, whoever wants to buy this from me, look how much time and effort spent working with this sopping wet mess was. I normally don't have to work with sopping wet messes like this because I have flow-throughs. But this had been sitting around for a while in a Rubbermaid container. Oh yeah, this is sitting for 4 months, 150 pounds. And you would not believe how many worms are in here. And I sifted it with 1/2 inch compost, and I did the light bin and light method to separate the worms. Anyway, so it's chock full of them. I'll give maybe I'll post a weight if you're lucky if I weigh them. A lot of them are already in there, actually. I was able to separate a decent amount. Because the worms all congregated on the bottom of the newspaper wrapped food, which they were supposed to go into, but no, they all hung out right at the bottom of it. I assume because it was nice and wet, and I wonder, actually, if they feed off the microbes that would be composted more toward the bottom than toward the top. It's probably more digestible for them on the bottom. Huh. Alright. I'm going to stop now the video anyway. I'm going to continue this. It's going to take me probably days. I don't know. Maybe I'll post that time too. Alright. Signing out. I think. As soon as I figure out how to turn it off.